Hello, 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 and welcome back to our English learning podcast. My name is Daniel, and I am so excited to be here with you today for episode number 3. We are still at the beginning of our journey together, and I am so happy you are here with me. And please, if you have not done it yet, write in the comments where you are listening from. I love seeing all the different countries and cities. Okay, so what are we talking about today? Today we are going into a restaurant, but we are not just ordering food. No. Today we are doing something that many English learners find difficult, but very useful. We are asking for recommendations. We are asking the waiter or waitress, what do you recommend? What is good here? What should I try? Why is this topic important? Because when you go to a new restaurant, especially in a foreign country, you do not always know what to order. The menu is in English. Maybe there are many dishes you do not recognize. Maybe you want to try something special, something local, something the restaurant is famous for. So, what do? You ask for a recommendation, and today I am going to teach you exactly how to do that in natural, confident English. Let us begin. Part 1. Why asking for recommendations is smart. First, let me tell you something important. Asking for recommendations at a restaurant is not a sign of weakness. It is not embarrassing. Actually, it is very smart. Think about it. The waiter or waitress works at this restaurant every single day. They know the menu better than anyone. They know what dishes are popular. They know what the chef makes best. They know what is fresh today. They have insider knowledge. So, when you ask for a recommendation, you are using their expertise. You are making a smart decision, and here is a bonus. Waiters and waitresses usually love when you ask them for recommendations. Why? Because it shows you trust them. It shows you are interested. It creates a conversation, not just a transaction. I remember one time I was in Italy. I walked into a small restaurant in Rome. The menu was completely in Italian. I could read a few words, but not enough to really understand what each dish was. I felt a little bit nervous, but then I asked the waiter, what do you recommend? And his face lit up. He became so excited. He told me about 3 different pasta dishes. He explained what was in each one. He told me which one was his personal favorite. And you know what? I ordered his favorite, and it was absolutely delicious. One of the best meals I had in Italy. That experience taught me something. Asking for recommendations is not just about getting information. It is about connecting with people. It is about showing interest and openness. And it makes your dining experience so much better. Part 2. The basic phrases. Okay, so let us learn the basic phrases you can use to ask for recommendations. These are simple, natural, and you can use them in any restaurant anywhere in the English-speaking world. The most basic question is, what do you recommend? This is simple, direct, and polite. Repeat after me. What do you recommend? You can also say, what would you recommend? This is slightly more formal, but still very natural. What would you recommend? Another great phrase is, what is good here? This is more casual and friendly. What is good here? It is asking, what dishes does this restaurant do really well? You can also ask, what is popular? This means, what do most people order? What do customers love? What is popular? And here is one more. What should I try? This is perfect when you want to try something new or special. What should I try? All of these phrases are great. You can use any of them. Choose the one that feels most comfortable for you. The important thing is that you ask. Do not be shy. Waiters expect this question, especially in good restaurants. Part 3. Asking about specific types of food. Now, sometimes you want a recommendation, but you want to be more specific. Maybe you want to eat meat or fish or pasta or a salad. You can narrow down your question to make it easier for the waiter to help you. Here are some examples. What do you recommend for the main course? The main course is your primary dish, usually meat, fish, or a vegetarian option. What do you recommend for the main course? Do you have any good vegetarian dishes? This is perfect if you do not eat meat. Do you have any good vegetarian dishes? What is your best pasta dish? If you are in an Italian restaurant, this is a great question. What is your best pasta dish? Which fish do you recommend? If you love seafood, ask this. Which fish do you recommend? What is the specialty of the house? The specialty of the house means the dish that this restaurant is famous for. Every good restaurant has something they do better than anyone else. This is the specialty. What is the specialty of the house? This is a fantastic question to ask. Let me give you a personal example. Last year, I was in a seafood restaurant by the ocean. I looked at the menu and there were maybe 15 different fish dishes. I had no idea which one to choose. So I asked the waitress, "Which fish do you recommend?" And she told me, "The grilled sea bass is incredible. It is fresh today, and the chef makes it with lemon and herbs. It is my favorite." So I ordered it, and she was absolutely right. It was incredible. See, asking for a recommendation made my decision easy and my meal delicious. Part 4. Asking follow-up questions. Okay, so you asked for a recommendation. The waiter tells you about a dish, but maybe you do not understand everything. Maybe you want more information. This is completely normal and okay. You can ask follow-up questions. Here are some useful follow-up questions. What is in it? This asks about the ingredients. What vegetables? What kind of meat? What sauce? What is in it? How is it cooked? Is it fried, grilled, baked, steamed? How is it cooked? Is it spicy? Very important question if you do not like spicy food. Is it spicy? Is it a big portion? If you're very hungry or not very hungry, this is good to know. Is it a big portion? Does it come with anything? Does it come with rice, with potatoes, with salad? Does it come with anything? These questions are simple, but very useful. Do not be afraid to ask them. The waiter is there to help you. That is their job. Let me tell you another story. I was in Thailand a few years ago. I was in a restaurant and I wanted to try a traditional Thai curry. The waiter recommended the green curry. But I asked, "Is it spicy?" He smiled and said, "Yes, it is quite spicy. If you do not like spicy food, I recommend the Penang curry instead. It is mild and very creamy." I was so grateful he told me that. I ordered the Penang curry and it was perfect for me. Not too spicy, very delicious. Part 5. Showing preferences. Sometimes you want to give the waiter some information about what you like or do not like. This helps them give you a better recommendation. You can share your preferences. Here are some ways to do that. I like spicy food. What do you recommend? This tells them I enjoy heat and strong flavors. I like spicy food. What do you recommend? I prefer light dishes. What would be good? Maybe you do not want something heavy or rich. I prefer light dishes. What would be good? I am not a big fan of seafood. What else is good? This tells them clearly, I do not like fish or shellfish. I am not a big fan of seafood. What else is good? I love trying new things. What is unique here? This tells them, I am adventurous. I want something special and different. I love trying new things. What is unique here? I am really hungry. What is filling? This tells them, I need a big meal. Something that will satisfy me. I am really hungry. What is filling? When you share your preferences, the waiter can give you a much better recommendation. They can match the food to your taste and your needs. Part 6. Between two options. Sometimes you narrow down your choice to 2 dishes, but you cannot decide between them. This is a perfect time to ask for help. You can say, I am deciding between the chicken and the salmon. Which one do you prefer? This is natural and polite. I am deciding between the chicken and the salmon. Which one do you prefer? Or you can say, I cannot choose between these 2. Which one would you pick? I cannot choose between these 2. Which one would you pick? Or even simpler, which one is better, this or this? You can point to the 2 items on the menu. Which one is better, this or this? Most waiters will be honest with you. They will tell you their true opinion, and this can help you make the final decision. I remember being in a steakhouse once. I was choosing between a ribeye steak and a filet mignons. Both sounded amazing. I asked the waiter, I am deciding between these 2. Which one do you prefer? He said, both are excellent, but the ribeye has more flavor because it has more fat. The filet mignon is more tender but less flavor. It depends what you want. That was such a helpful answer. I chose the ribeye and I loved it. Part 7. Asking about drinks. Do not forget you can also ask for recommendations about drinks, not just food. Drinks are an important part of your meal. Here are some phrases. What wine goes well with this dish? If you ordered food and you want wine to match, ask this. What wine goes well with this dish? Do you have any good local beers? If you are traveling, try the local drinks. Do you have any good local beers? What is your most popular cocktail? Many restaurants have special cocktails. What is your most popular cocktail? What do you recommend for dessert? After your main meal, you might want something sweet. What do you recommend for dessert? I always ask about dessert recommendations because desserts are often homemade or special in restaurants. The waiter might say, our chocolate cake is amazing. We make it fresh every day. Or, the tiramisu is the chef's specialty. When someone recommends a dessert with that much enthusiasm, you know it is going to be good. Part 8. Polite language and tone. Now, let me talk about something important. How to ask these questions politely. In English, tone and small words matter a lot. Always use please when appropriate. Could you recommend something, please? What would you suggest, please? These small words show respect and politeness. Also, you can start your question softly. Excuse me, what do you recommend? Sorry to bother you, but what is good here? I was wondering, what is popular? These soft starts make your question more polite and friendly. And after the waiter gives you a recommendation, always say thank you. Thank you so much. That helps a lot. Great. Thanks for the recommendation. Perfect. I will try that. Thank you. Gratitude is important. It shows you appreciate their help. Part 9. What if you don't like the recommendation? Here is an important question. What if the waiter recommends something, but you do not think you will like it? Maybe they recommend fish, but you really do not like fish. Maybe they recommend something spicy, but you hate spicy food. This is okay. You can politely decline and ask for another recommendation. You can say, "That sounds good, but I'm not really a fan of fish. What else would you recommend? I appreciate the suggestion, but I prefer something less spicy. Do you have anything milder? Thank you, but I think I want something different. What about the pasta dishes?" This is polite, honest, and clear. The waiter will not be offended. They will simply suggest something else. Remember, the goal is for you to enjoy your meal. So do not order something just because the waiter recommended it if you know you will not like it. Be honest. Ask for another option. Part 10. Real conversation examples. Let me give you some full conversation examples so you can see how all of this works together in a real situation. Example 1. You. Excuse me, what do you recommend? Waiter. Well, our specialty is the grilled lamb chops. They are very popular. You. That sounds great. What does it come with? Waiter. It comes with roasted vegetables and mashed potatoes. You. Perfect. I will have that, please. Thank you. See? Simple, natural, polite. Example 2. You. Hi. I am not sure what to order. What is good here? Waiter. Everything is good, but I personally love the seafood pasta. It is made with fresh shrimp, mussels, and clams. You. Is it spicy? Waiter. No, it is not spicy at all. It is light and creamy. You. Sounds delicious. I will try that. And what do you recommend for wine? Waiter. A white wine would go perfectly with that. Our Pinot Grigio is excellent. You. Great. I will have a glass of that too. Thank you so much. See how the conversation flows? It is natural. It is friendly. And you got all the information you needed. Example 3. You. I am deciding between the chicken and the steak. Which one do you prefer? Waiter. Honestly, both are fantastic. But if you like something juicy and flavorful, go with the steak. If you prefer something lighter, the chicken is great. You. Okay, I think I will go with the steak then. Medium rare, please. Waiter. Excellent choice. You will love it. You. Thank you for the help. Perfect, easy, confident. Part 11, Vocabulary Review. Before we finish, let me review some of the important words and phrases from today's episode. Recommend, to suggest something as good or suitable. What do you recommend? Specialty, a dish that a restaurant is famous for. What is the specialty of the house? Main course, the primary dish in your meal, usually meat, fish, or vegetarian. What do you recommend for the main course? Portion, the size of the serving. Is it a big portion? Spicy? Food with hot peppers or strong spices that creates heat in your mouth? Is it spicy? Filling. Food that makes you feel full and satisfied. What is filling? Goes well with things that match or complement each other. What wine goes well with this? Popular. Liked by many people. What is popular here? Fresh, recently made or recently caught, not frozen or old. Is the fish fresh today? These phrases will help you have confident conversations in any restaurant. And that is the end of episode 3. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope you feel more confident about asking for recommendations the next time you go to a restaurant. Remember, do not be shy. Asking for recommendations is smart, not weak. It helps you have a better experience, and it creates a nice connection with the waiter. Please write in the comments where you are listening from. I want to know. And if you have a funny story about ordering food in a restaurant, share it in the comments. I would love to read it. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, click the like button, and share this podcast with a friend who is learning English. Together, we can all improve. I will see you in the next episode. Until then, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day. And remember, every conversation is an opportunity to practice and improve your English. This is Daniel, and you have been listening to our English Learning Podcast. Goodbye for now.